Hey, welcome everyone to new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. So really like the 8-5-4 and the 5-6-9 here. I think that are the strongest positions by far, because I do think on the way back you will get some good wheat in return. I also like the 8-5-10 over here, but well, not sure if you can get a good ore spot with it, because if the 8-5-4 will be taken, the 5-6-9 and probably also the 6-4-9. So I would definitely take the 8-5-4 here, I think. Getting strong ore and wheat, and you will get some sheep on the way back. Oh, okay, but that's really nice for me because this opens up a lot of ore spots for us. So now I think it's very beneficial to be third position actually. Okay, you take the so if I take the 8-5-10 over here, what will the fourth position take? I think, well, I'm not sure. I think you take the 3-4-8 here with the 6-4-9 maybe and then the 4-5-11 will be open. I don't think you will take the 4-5-11 with the 6-4-9 or the 4-5-11 with the 6-4-3. I don't see that happening. You could take the 4-5-11. Yeah, so I really like the 8-5-10 over here, I think. It's a high producing spot and I don't think we can't get locked out of ore here. So you could take the 3-4-8 for sure and then not sure what you want to take with it. So let's just take the 8-5-10 here. Go to the right because we might get to the 9 sheep, but not sure though. Someone could take this, so that means the 9-10 is open for us. And we have access to the 3-4-1 port as well. And also placing my road like this and settle here, the 8 brick will be blocked a lot. And maybe by placing my road like this, it won't happen that often. But that's a detail for sure. So hopefully green doesn't screw us up. But I do think, well, getting only the spots over here is not that great for you. I think you could take, honestly, well, so where's the sheep port? Oh, the sheep port's over there. So not sure what I would take. I think I would take the highest producing spots. I think the 3-4-8 is pretty strong, getting the high wheat. But there's not that many spots you can combine it with. Okay, so really nice. We do get the good ore spot regardless. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for sure. So he's going for hardcore or wheat sheep. Not sure what I want to take here. Um, Definitely looking at one of these three spots over here. I could take the 6-4-9. It's great for rolls. But on the other hand, I let the 3-4-8 open for brown. And I don't want that to happen for sure. However, though, he also can take just this spot. I think that's very good for him as well. And I also don't want the 6-4-9 to be open. So not sure what I should take here. This is great for production though. And the 6-3 will be open for us. However, we are stuck with only the 10 wheat. Not a huge fan of that for sure. So a little bit difficult, but we don't need that many brick as well. But if I was brown, I would take the 3-4-8 over here regardless, I think. Otherwise you have too much ore. So we risk it and go for the 6-4-9 over here. And it's a great spot regardless though. And I think we have a good shot at getting longest road as well on this board. We could connect here. But these are the 3 resources you need. And otherwise you just get too much ore. And red, well, red might take the 3-4-8, I think. Not sure though. You could take the 6-3, but I don't think that's very strong. But we are either getting the 6-3 or the 3-4-8 here. But I think we are not in the position to play the ori cheap game. I think we have too little ore and wheat to do it. We have a decent amount though, but I think getting longest road is pretty good as well. So was this the right decision to place 8, 5, 10 over here? If I placed on the 3, 4, 8, there are not that many spots you can combine it with. 4, 5, 11, same story. 6, 4, 9. Not that great either, I think. So I do think we placed very well. But I was hoping that the 4, 5, 11 might be open for us. Yeah, you take the 3, 4, 8. So what does red decide to do here? 3, 4, 8 is also not that strong for you. You only have a little brick, yeah, but you block it because, oh wow, you're raising me? That's very interesting. Oh wow. So you're really going for, don't know why Brown quit it. I think he was in a very, very strong position here. And also a lot of space to go to. But it might be worth the race for red for sure, because the 6 sheep is pretty good if you get on it. Okay, let's see. But I need to get to win this race, I think. Otherwise, red is in a very strong position for sure. So definitely want to block the 10 wood, just to make sure he can't get wood very easily. I'm not sure if it's in our hand to do so. Okay, we are getting a 9, so let's offer a sheep. Maybe red wants it, because he doesn't produce any sheep here. He doesn't want to do it though. So we have great production. You can't get any more production. Well, in theory, you could end up with 25 points of production, but second best is the 24 points of production. Ah, wow. So really lucky for you that you get the 3 and the 10. And I didn't get the 8 and the 5. So that's a bit unfortunate. Not the end of the world though. But red is definitely someone to look out for. But green also can be quite scary, but you don't have a port. So don't like that at all. So So the robber was on green, and did green play his knight? I didn't think so, right? Oh well, you did buy one. And now, yeah, you could easily have a knight here. And where would you place it? Not sure. But I do think getting a development card here is pretty good. Because the 8 brick might be blocked. Um, and there are some other spots that where I might be blocked because I'm on all the good numbers. So the bit unfortunate part here is we don't have much room to expand to. We could get to the 6-2 or the 9-2 for sure, but not that many great spots available. However, we could cut off green in theory, but it would be hard because we need 3 roads. So if we did get a real road building here, that would be very nice for sure. But maybe my next goal is to get to the 3-for-1 port because we do get a lot of production. Okay. Okay, so now our numbers do get rolled. So let's see if um, someone wants a sheep here. Maybe red wants the sheep now. Okay, so not just now. So let's just build over here to the 3-for-1 port, giving us some flexibility. So there's a decent amount of ore in the game, I think. Yeah, the 9 did fall a couple of times. So did the 3, which was really great for red, I think. Um, yeah, so there's sheep and ore in the game. Okay, wow. So this is a really great block for, or bad block for red for sure, getting on that 8 wheat. But I think you only need, well, you need wood. Oh wow, so you did have the sheep already. So then you stole it from green, most likely. No, not giving away my ore for sure here. But I do like the position of red now for sure. Okay, again we get a 9. Don't think anyone is interested in sheep anymore. So I think 4-for-1 my sheep for a wheat is pretty good here. And we also have a knight, so I think I want to hold here, getting close to a saddle here. Or even a city, that could also be very good for me. And then I have to make a decision. I think you can make arguments for both. You could either city up the 6-for-9 over here, or the 8-5-10. And also some extra detail to it. I didn't want to 4-for-1 my sheep for a wood because green needs the wood. Okay, wow, you did get the row building. So that's a really good row building for you. Getting that extra production and that extra sheep. So that's very good for green. And you also are close to getting long road in the future. Okay, and we do end up with the 5 over here. But if we can get 2 ore here, I would prefer that much more. So let's see if we can get an ore here. Let's do some trades with the AI. So you're looking for wheat, but definitely don't want to give you the wheat here. Honestly, I think the 8-5-10 makes more sense for me because I think I need to win with road. I think it's very hard to win with large army because I'm not on a good ore spot and not on a good wheat spot either. So I think citying up the 8-5-10 is better here, just for getting more roads quickly. And we can certainly outpace green for sure here. So what did roll? A 4 did roll. Hey, wait. So the 4 did roll here. And red does have only 1 card. So I know he has the ore for sure. So I think in this case I will play the aggressive knight because getting that ore from red is really good for me. Ah, and we rolled a 7. That is so unfortunate. But I think definitely want to... Oh man, that's very bad. So I know green has an ore as well. So I will go for that, I think. Yeah, that was very bad for sure. We do get an ore though. So I think it's still worth it though. That, but we lost all our cards right now. So not that great for sure. Don't know if you want to play your knight because Well, the 6 wood doesn't do that much for you though. So really unfortunate, but I think it was still worth the trade. Because we need to city up. And nice 6 block over here. Okay, so we block on the 4. Ah, the 10. That's pretty bad. So if we can get an 8, I will close the gap here. But we also need to get on a... So let's offer a wood. I think wood, if we can get a wheat for example, or an ore, I think that's very good. Okay, so luckily it goes off our 10, and I don't think green has the knight, because he didn't play his knight when it was on the 10 and on his 6. Okay, so I don't mind it at all, for sure. We do produce a lot of sheep. I would have blocked the 8 brick, for sure, if I was green. Or the 8 wheat, but yeah, the red doesn't have the production yet. Yeah, so it might also be that he was expecting red to have the knight, and um, he knows that it will come back on me. Okay, so let's see if we can get a wheat. Okay, so that's really nice. Can we get a 10 here? Oh wow, we do get a 10. So that means we can get a saddle and a development card. And we are still somehow in the race for getting largest army, honestly. Because we do have the production, we have the flexibility right now, and green somehow only did get 2 development cards, of which 1 or 3 development cards, including 1 road building. So now you have the knight and you play the aggressive knight, because I think you are worried that I will steal from you. But where do you block me? Okay, you don't steal from me. Definitely want... Okay, so now you do have the city, so that's pretty scary on the double ore here. But I think definitely want to steal from green here. Getting that extra ore is really nice for sure. Okay, we are getting the sheep. That's not that great. So let's see if we can get a wheat here. Can't get a wheat, unfortunately. Or does someone want a brick here? Maybe for an ore. There might be demand for brick. Okay, so I could 3 for 1 my ore for a wheat. Yeah, we do get a lot of production and I want to stay ahead. So normally I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think in this case, it might make sense here. And we get the monopoly, so it was a good decision. Because if you're getting monopoly, of course, that's pretty strong. So, don't know why you want to brick, but let's see. If we can get 2 ore, I would definitely want to do it. Because I know you have like 3 or 4 ore. So I'm not sure what you want to do here. But you need another brick, so I don't think you have the row building. You might want to go to this one over here, to the ore port, because you need some ports. Yeah, so that's where you're going for. And red doesn't have a knight, I think. You might have the city though, because the 8 did roll, and the 5 and 4 did roll a couple of times. So I think you should city up the 8, 5, 10 for sure here. Okay, but you decide to do... That's really interesting. Oh wow, and brown ends up getting the largest army here. And he gets punished hard for it. Wow. Wow, and he's getting a lot of development cards now. So let's see if someone wants a brick here. Maybe Brown wants it now. Or just for one wood, I don't think that's very good. No. Okay, so let's see if someone wants a sheep here. Also. So we need to do something. How many? So Brown does have 11 cards in his hand. So the 6 did roll. The 8 did roll. The 4 did roll. I didn't pay that much attention though, so don't know how many ore. I think there is a decent amount of ore in the game. But we can do anything with it right now, I think. I think getting the wheat here is pretty good. Because I do think there's a lot of ore in the game. And he was offering his ore as well. So just want to hold for that. Okay, wow. So really, there's a lot of ore in the game right now. So if we... No, I don't think that's worth it though. However, wood for sheep for 2 ore, I would do for sure. We are getting over, okay. Yeah, we are 7 cards. So this, I think this is a fine trade for me for sure. Getting 2 ore, and we are only on the 4 ore is pretty good. So we are close to getting a city on the 649 as well here. And it's also very good that Brown took army because that was Green's win condition. So now he has to deal or compete with me for getting long road. And well, you are ahead, but I do think I can outpace him. Okay, so now you play your Year of Plenty. Oh, that's interesting for sure. Okay, so what does the AI... Okay, your wood and your ore. Just to give Red the idea that he made the wrong decision, but I do think I'm in a strong position. So not sure if I want to mono the ore right now. I don't think it's the right play yet though. And we can't get a city, I think. What we can do is offer a sheep. Not sure if someone wants a sheep though. Okay, let's just get another developed card. Okay, nice victory point. And I think now building towards getting longest road is pretty good here. Okay, so again, a lot of ore in the game. So definitely want to use my mono in the correct way. And I still think we have a shot at getting largest army though. Especially if we can get that great ore mono. Wow, there's a lot of ore. So really thinking about monoing the ore right now. Don't know what red decides to do here. Okay, you did trade give away your ore here. Oh, again a 7. That's okay, definitely want to do this. I do like the wheat here. And what did the AI throw away? Well, 6 ore. So can't mono, unfortunately. Ooh, that's not a great. But getting the another development card is really good here, I think. And another victory point. That's really nice. However, though, we are not getting large army maybe anymore now. You can get another development card here. I think we will get a good opportunity to get good ore, a good ore mono. Okay, so you're trading 4 of your ore for just 1 brick. So red is definitely going for large army as well. Okay, a lot of 7s right now. So can do anything this turn for sure here. So let's just pause here. We have to wait for a good opportunity. So the 9 is rolling. So what's in the game? Brown does have again wood and ore in his hand. And I think green does have wood and sheep, but not that many. No. Wood and sheep, no. I don't need the wood here. Okay, so that's really nice, this 8. Oh, again a 7. So I will do sheep for 2 wood, I think, here. Not sure if I can get it though. Don't know what green wants to do here though. I don't think that is worth it though, because we are on the 5 wood here. And I don't know what green wants to do. He might want 4 for 1, his sheep for a... He already did get the brick. So that's not helpful at all for him. And now you want the wheat for a wood and a brick. So I think you're now going for a development card here. So there are not that many development cards in the game as well. No, let him 4 for 1. Oh, so this is a very bad block for me. Okay, just a 9. We are a little bit stuck right now because of the 7s, I think, here. And also only the 9 is rolling. So now he can get the saddle here, I think. Yeah. So 2, 3. The 9 did roll a couple of times. So I could mono the ore here. But again, I don't think that's worth it though. I think in this case, getting 3 sheep for a wheat is better. We need some wheat, and we might get a development card or getting ready for the saddle. Yeah, and we do get the 5. Okay, so now there's a great amount of ore in the game, and he passes. So if we can get some more ore, and we do get it. Okay, wow. So what will red do here? Do you have another city? Or are you waiting for getting the city? I think you need another wheat, right? Okay, just getting 1 development card. No 7, please. Okay, nice. Just one development card? No 7, please. Come on. Nice. So definitely want to mono the ore here. Wow, that's a great mono, guys. Okay, let's see. Can I get a wheat? That's a great mono for sure. I think honestly getting large army is the best way to go here. It might be hard to get longest road. So I will do just that, I think. Um, First getting the city here on the 649. And I think getting 2 development cards here will be great for us. And we do get a road building now. Okay, that's interesting. Can we get a knight though, or not? Well, or for wood is good. So that was a great mono for sure. And getting... Definitely don't want to give him any ore. So we could win with army and a settle either here or here. So that's very good for sure. But that was a great mono for sure. And we are getting a ton of production right now. So it won't take very long to... And I also think green does have some wheat for us because the 11 did roll. So I think I want to steal from green here. Okay, so now you're going for large army as well. That's not great. Okay, only getting the sheep. So that's not that bad. And we get a 10. Wow. That's of course really good. But what do we want to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 roads, and we already have 3 in hand, we could get long roads for sure here. I don't think you have any brick. So it might be hard to compete for a large army. I do think we fall short. So we had to change our plans a couple of times in the game, but well, it depends a bit on the roles and what other players decides to do. So you have to be a little bit dynamic in that sense. But we have many outs. We can, of course, it's very good that you can do multiple things to win, because there is not always the opportunity to do that. So I think just not roll right now. Oh, and we rolled a 7. That is really unfortunate for sure. But I do think getting road is the best way to go here. So who do I think is in the strongest position? I think I want to block the 5 ore here. And I think honestly stealing from green is pretty good here. So just building to this. So a bit unfortunate, but we only need 2 more roads to win the game. So I give up on getting large army here. Yeah, and you want to extend your road for sure here. But the good thing is there's not that many brick in the game. Well, the AI might trade with you. That could be pretty bad. I think the A didn't roll because I didn't get a good brick as well. So I think you might be on... I think you have a victory point over here. Because there were some opportunities for you to mono. Yeah, so I do think you have the victory points. You are on 8 points, and so are we. But the chance that you have 2 victory points, oh, might also be the case though. Because there are not that many development cards in the game. So we basically need 1, 8, or 5, or just good production numbers and getting 2 more roads, and we win the game. So also have to pay attention where I want to place my robber here, because getting that extra wood to brick could be very good. Or that extra ore to 3 for 1 or for a resource we want. Okay, so you get another victory point here, or a development card. Oh wow, and we do get an 8. That's really good. Also have to keep in mind, no, there are no monos in the game. So the AI did get the mono. So we basically only need 2 woods. So did the 6 roll a couple of times? I do think it rolled. But Brown traded in his wood for a wheat. So don't think there is much wood in the game anymore. So 5 is a winning roll for us. So let's see. Okay, wow. So we do end up winning. So really good couple of rolls. So GG. And hope you enjoyed this new series. We are getting really close to, I think, the top 1000 or something like that. So we're now in the 1300. So I did play a couple of games offline, but not that many. So I think we are like 5 games on the way right now, and we're on 1300 already. So we start off at 1250, and the goal is to get to the top 20 as well with the new character and see if we can do it in a short period amount of time. So looking good, going for the 1400, that ELO, that basically means top 20. And we did get like 11 points of ELO, so pretty nice. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the Catan content I'm giving to you. And see you next time. Bye bye.